And good evening, everyone. My name is David. I am a student pilot, and tonight we are flying out of Orlando, MCO, using X-Plane 11, and we're doing the event Leap to Orlando. Jacksonville ARTCC is hosting it, Vatsim, and I already did a flight plan. Flight plan out of Orlando to Daytona. I am not using real world weather because I'm having problems with my X-Pilot. So we have information Zulu. Let's just get ground clearance. I was having problems with my comm, so let's see what I can do if I can get out of here. And my radios still work. And Orlando clearance. Let's try this one more time and see if you can hear me. Bonanza, November 7 Delta Romeo.
Bonanza 7 Delta Romeo, success. You are cleared to enter the Orlando class Bravo airspace. Maintain 1,500 until advised. Squawk 0764. And your departure frequency after takeoff will be 124.800.
All right, for November 7 Delta Romeo, maintain 1,500, 0764 and 124.800.
And 7 Delta Romeo, read back is correct. Contact ground when ready to taxi.
All right, go into ground. Have a good evening, sir. All right, so my radio finally worked. So that's the good thing. So let's go to ground. One, two, one, and then let's get our radios set here. Ground, tower 118.450. Oh, didn't want to do that. Alrighty, to that ground. Just want to make sure, and then let us know the approach here. And departure. Oh, let's just see here until we get that. We know departure is 124.88. And good evening, Orlando ground, Bonanza, November 7 Delta Romeo at signature, ready for taxi with Zulu.
November 7 Delta Romeo, squawk 1 Charlie.
And I forgot to do the 0764. And ground 7 Delta Romeo. Sorry about that, I forgot to squawk. And 0764 is in there.
November 7 Delta Romeo, Orlando ground, runway 36 left, taxi via Alpha Bravo 10.
Okay, for 7 Delta Romeo, taxi via Alpha to Bravo 10 for 36 left, 7 Delta Romeo. All right, so here we go. We are going to be taxiing out. We're at signature using nice Bonanza here, November 7 Delta Romeo. Let's go back in here. And the echo's right here, or alpha's here. Nice little well, I hope a lot more people show up tonight for this Leap to Orlando event. Looks like a lot of the airliners are on the other side. And let's just do this And the altimeter is 3021 as indicated in the weather. And our ATIS. And this would be my third time actually flying the Bonanza. I've been flying the 172. Yesterday took a flight.
November 7 Delta Romeo, contact tower 118.45.
November 7 Delta Romeo, going to tower. Have a good evening.
You too, vote Orlando for CTP.
We'll do that also. I'll do the Alright, we're at with tower here. And we will vote and do a feedback for the Orlando team. And for those who do not know that, there is the ATC, Jacksonville, Orlando, Miami. You can do feedbacks, positive or negative, but hopefully it is a positive experience. And we're coming up to Bravo 10 here. And good evening, Orlando Tower, Bonanza, November 7, Delta Romeo will be ready at the end.
Bonanza 7, Delta Romeo, Orlando Tower, good evening. Can wind 33010, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 36 left for Bonanza, November 7, Delta Romeo. Alright, so we are clear for takeoff, and for the event, of course, magneto checks and everything would have been done.
Approaching 36 left.
Enter runway 36 left, 11,900 feet remaining.
Okay, seatbelts are on, everything is
On
good.
runway 36 left. Flaps, flaps.
There we go. Everything's still in the green. Airspeed's alive. And it looks like I might lose my comms again. And Bonanza 7 Delta Romeo Tower, I might lose my comms. I'm getting a failure here, just in case. And I lost my comms. One more time. And here we're climbing. Alright, something's wrong. It's not, it must be this reflection that's causing me to let me see if I can put it on. Alright, let's just get this situated here. And keep on flying the airplane. And Orlando Tower, Bonanza 7 Delta Romeo, I'm back with you. Lost my ex-pilot. And Orlando Tower, you're very low. Fly heading 090 for 7 Delta Romeo. Let's push this back a little bit. It's supposed to be at 1500. And going to departure 124.8. Have a good evening. All right, let's go to 090. Keep on turning her. And good evening, departure Bonanza, November 7, Delta Romeo 090, leveled at 1.5.
7 Delta Romeo, Orlando departure radar contact 1,200. Maintain VFR at or below 3,000. VFR northbound approved.
Can I get 5 flowing? I failed to do that on the...
7 Delta Romeo, no worries, flight following. We'll have your flight following.
7 Delta Romeo, copy, thank you. Alright, let's just get this trimmed out. Let's just move this out of the way, get set up, and just bring it up just a little bit. Alright, autopilot, altitude, heading. Let's see if it gets it good. Come on, take the heading. Been better if I placed that on there.
Affiliate with Kissimmee traffic, your total clock 4 miles, 3,000 for the travel.
Traffic inside there, no Nicas.
Affiliate with Lima, maintain visual separation with the traffic. Thank you.
Visual separation. Whiskey Lima. Orlando, citation 1 Alpha Juliet, ready to taxi.
Citation 1 Alpha Juliet, runway 31, taxi via Echo, cleared across runway 25.
Runway 31 via Echo, cross 25, citation 1 Alpha Juliet.
Come on, I wonder why I'm having problems with the heading bug here. Oh, there it goes, it captured now. So, like I said, we are flying out and we are cleared VFR, so a nice shot of Orlando. Actually, I want to go up to Let's go up to below 3,000. Stay at 2,500. Short flight into Daytona. Use the nav. Toasty in the ears there. So here we are, we're climbing to 2,500. Make sure I didn't lose the comms again.
X-ray Juliet Whiskey Lima, it was a pleasure having you today. Contact RTC Tampa approach 118.15, that's 18.15.
I'm going to leave this down here because sometimes
18.15, Juliet Whiskey Lima, goodbye.
1 Alpha Juliet, ready to go there?
Ready to go, 1 Alpha Juliet.
1 Alpha Juliet, executive wind 310 at 10, runway 31 cleared for takeoff after departure, fly runway heading.
Runway heading after takeoff, runway 31 cleared for takeoff, citation 1 Alpha Juliet.
very good. And we're still climbing. I am going to have to work on figuring out the autopilot just a little bit better so it can capture it. Yeah, because I do not like that it didn't capture at 2,500 unless I didn't set something here. Oh, I did not hit arm. Alright. See if it captures it there. Let me know if I'm doing something wrong, guys. How to set this. We're at 3,000, and let's see if it captures 3,000. And yep, and I did not hit arm. That's what the problem was. Okay, now I know. Still good. We are flying. Let's go down here. Let's quiet it down a little bit. Make sure we're set. We're doing good. Fine. Fuel flow. Manifold pressure. We're still on the green.
One Alpha Juliet, sail.
1 Alpha Juliet, 1,100.
1 Alpha Juliet, radar contact 1,100.
Look how beautiful the ortho is.
Right heading 090, 1 Alpha Juliet.
And to the left is Sanford Airport. It's a nice picture. And let's just move ahead here and get ourselves ready for our approach into Daytona. Did not see anything for Daytona on. Let me just double check. Jacksonville, MCO, everything is like that. So let me just check since I'm not using real world weather, of course, but it's VFR out of Daytona, 310 at 8, few at 250, 17, and then 3022. I'm not using that real weather on there, so go on there. And let's just check.
Orlando approach, Bonanza 228 Quebec is level 7000, direct starting.
It might give us 3-4.
Quebec, Orlando departure. Welcome on board.
That might give us direct because I'm not using anything on there, but they might give me. They might give me 3-4. Let's see what they do here.
Alpha Juliet, climb and maintain 8,000, proceed direct Melbourne.
8,000 direct Melbourne, 1 Alpha Juliet.
All right. We are just what? 16. 16, 17 miles, 19 miles away from Daytona. And it looks like departure approach is going to bring us all the way through. Everything looks good. We're ready.
7 Delta Romeo, with the pleasure having you. Contact Jacksonville Center 133.32, 33.32, take care.
All right, going over to center 133.32. I'll catch you back on the flip side. Have a good evening. 7 Delta Romeo.
See you soon.
All right, so I knew they were going to be handing off pretty soon.
Orlando departure, good evening, JetBlue 1150 with gust 21, runway 24, correction, runway 29er. Well, which, I think I gave you 24. Yeah, we'll go left close traffic, runway 24.
And
Wind 280 at 13, gust 21, runway 24, clear for takeoff. So left close traffic 24, clear for takeoff, forward to
I think that's the airport right there. And good evening, Jack Center, Bonanza 7 Delta Romeo, level at 3,000.
Is that November 7 Delta Romeo?
And good evening, sir, Bonanza 7 Delta Romeo, level at 3,000.
Bonanza 7 Delta Romeo, Jacksonville Center, hello, the Daytona altimeter is 3022.
3022 for 7 Delta Romeo.
Southwest 967, cross Piglet at 11,000, the Orlando altimeter 3023, still 310 knots or greater.
And I think there's traffic.
Roger, cross Piglet 11,000, 310 or greater for Southwest 967.
Off to our right.
Number 458 Charlie Bravo, descend now to maintain 10,000 and fly heading 190.
You know what? I think he's higher.
Down at 10,000, heading 190, 458 Charlie Bravo.
He's way off to the side. I can't see him. Okay, we're 11 miles out.
Jackson, I said unfortunately it's here the midfield downwind, and after this one we'd like to depart and call their IFR, pick up off IFR to Orlando.
On.
For 554 Juliet Sierra Roger, I'll have you as you come back, or I'll have that for you as you come back around. For now, wind 280 at 13, gust 21, runway 24 clear for the option. 24 clear for the option, 4 Juliet Sierra. Southwest 960, I should disregard, stay with me for just a second.
Center Southwest 967, we are having trouble with Orlando. It is confirmed landing north.
Affirmative, they're landing to the north, Southwest 967.
Right, we're getting everything. Yeah, the ATIS was not that good.
November 458 Charlie Bravo, reaching 10,000, direct to lease.
Direct lease on 10,000, 458 Charlie Bravo.
Southwest 967, thanks for the help at Piglet. Reduce speed to 280.
At Piglet speed 280, Southwest 967.
Southwest 967, contact Orlando approach 134.05.
3405 or Southwest 967, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And there's the airport.
1150 with you, 312.5 for 16.
JetBlue 1150, Jacksonville Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 230.
230, 1150.
I'm going to anticipate that they're going to give me 3-4.
November 7 Delta Romeo, you can expect a visual approach runway 25 right.
Okay, expect a visual for 25 right for November 7 Delta Romeo. So
November 7 Delta Romeo, just maintain VFR, direct to the field, and report it in sight.
Okay, maintaining VFR, and I will report to field 7 Delta Romeo. So,
Jack Center, good evening, JetBlue 1023 with you, passing flight level 195 to cross Wama at 12,000.
JetBlue 1023, Jacksonville Center, hello. Reduce speed to 280 now, and then continue the descent across Lama at 12.
Speed 280, and then continue descent, JetBlue 1023.
November 458 Charlie Bravo, thanks so much for the help. You can resume your normal speed and contact Orlando approach on 134.05.
Resume normal speed, Orlando approach 134.05. Thank you, 458 Charlie Bravo.
Bye-bye, Speedbird 41 Charlie, maintain 280 knots if you're not already, and contact Orlando approach 125.55.
280 and approach 12555, Speedbird 41 Charlie.
yeah, we're doing good here.
Bye-bye.
And Jack Center, November 7 Delta Romeo has a field in sight.
November 7 Delta Romeo. Thank you, cleared visual approach runway 25 right.
Visual approach for 25 right for 7 Delta Romeo. All right, so here we go. We are
Jack Center, 704 Juliet Sierra, left runway 24, runway heading, climbing through 1,000.
we are going to do a left base.
November 554.
Oh man, it just logged me out. Alright, autopilot off.
For now that you're going to be leaving. 1004, now that could pick up that IFR to Orlando. Roger, I'll have that in just a second. JetBlue 1150, somebody out there is using your code. Reset the transponder, squawk 1073.
Roger, recycle 1073, JetBlue 1150.
Number 554 Juliet Sierra, thank you. Your radar contact just southwest of Flagler Airport. And you are cleared to the Orlando Airport via present position direct to Worms, Victor 267 to Paola, and then
There we
direct.
go, everything's still good and
Climb and
green.
maintain 5,000. Clear to Orlando, Worms, Victor 267.
I don't know what's going on with X-Pilot, but it's quite annoying that I keep on losing it.
26 and a half.
Alright, so
Let's just keep on
2553.
going.
You're going to be able to make
Gear down.
Piglet at 11.
Now we have 3 green.
We're going to do our best. It's going to be close.
Okay, no problem. I'll just give you some quick turns to help you get down. Southwest 2553, fly heading 200 and
I have the
expedite down
approach.
to 11.
Okay, 200 down the heading and best rate down to 11, Southwest 2553.
Thank you, sir. JetBlue 1023, contact Orlando approach on 125.55.
125.55.
And we're gonna do a-
1023, thanks for ATC.
Good night.
We're going to be doing a nice...
JetBlue 1150 for hire, contact Jacksonville Center on 124.77.
2477, thanks, JetBlue 1150.
You're welcome. November 7, Delta Romeo, wind 310 at 8, runway 25 right, cleared for the option.
And 7 Delta Romeo, clean to land 2 right and clear for the option, 7 Delta Romeo. Alright, let's just bring it back a little bit. Here we are, we have the field in sight. And we're doing good.
Angel Flight 219, Jacksonville, how do you hear?
And we're still good, good approach.
JetBlue 2342, 6 right.
And we're going to do a touch and go
JetBlue
here.
2342, Jacksonville
Perfect.
Center, hello, verify you have a restriction
Good.
across Piglet at 11.
Alright, flaps up.
Thanks, Southwest 2553, turn left heading 110.
Full
Okay,
power.
110 on the heading. We should be able to make Piglet now at 11, I believe.
Airspeed's alive.
2553, clear direct to Piglet cross, Piglet at 1000.
Okay, direct Piglet and Piglet at 11 for Southwest 2553.
And we're off.
Southwest 2553, 280 knots on the speed when you're able.
Pull back
And
drain
continue
280
going.
now, Southwest 2553.
And
JetBlue 2342,
Gears
not
up.
exceed 300 knots.
No faster than 3 minutes from JetBlue 2342.
let's just keep on climbing. Out of the way.
And November 7 Delta Romeo, I see on the mist there, left closed traffic is approved.
And left cross traffic, and we're going to continue departure VFR to the south and stay with you.
Okay, November 7 Delta Romeo, you can resume on navigation to the south and maintain VFR.
ONAV for 7 Delta Romeo, thank you, sir.
And 7 Delta Romeo. Just for the planning purposes of the people around me, are you headed to Orlando now?
No, I wanted to... I got disconnected. And Center, I'm back with you. I got disconnected from X-Pilot again. I am going to be flying to Kissimmee right now. India Sierra Mike.
Fine for Southwest 2553. We appreciate the help.
JetBlue 2342, clear at Piglet.
Direct to Piglet now, so JetBlue 2342.
See if this thing captures it now. I'm having so much of a problem. I think that's why I always fly the 172, but
November 7 Delta Romeo Center.
and Jack Center, I got kicked off of X-Pilot again. I'm going to be with you VFR at a 3000 to the south, and I'm going to be going to Kissimmee, India Sierra Mike.
Okay, it's coming in pretty heavily broken, but I understood that you're going to Kissimmee. So India Sierra Mike, I will show that, and thank you for the information.
7 Delta Romeo, radio check now.
Still a little jumpy, but I can hear it in bits and pieces more or less.
All right, roger that. Thank you, sir. So we're having an issue with our radios again.
November 554, Juliet Sierra, contact Orlando, approach on 124.8.
1248, thanks for all your help. 74 Juliet Sierra.
See ya.
They're probably going to vector me around Orlando also. So I'm just flying present heading so I can remain of Class B airspace. It's terrible how...
November 79er20 Papa Center.
I'm going to go around Bravo. Actually, I'm going to maintain this altitude. I'm just going to stay at 27. Under 3,000, you can fly. So I could skirt through underneath Sanford's airspace. Actually, they're from 1,300 to 3,000, so...
November 7 Delta Romeo, contact Orlando approach 124.8.
Going to approach 124.8 for 7 Delta Romeo. Have a good evening. And good evening, Orlando approach, November 7 Delta Romeo with you, 2.8.
7 Delta Romeo, Orlando departure, welcome on board. Remain clear to Orlando Cross Bravo airspace, maintain VFR out of below 2,500 southbound.
Okay, remain out of Class B Bravo airspace, at or below 3,500. And back 7 Delta Romeo. Has anyone been else having problems with X-Pilot or anyone saying they're losing their comms? It must be just me. And approach 7 Delta Romeo radio check.
Left caller, I heard you 5x5.
Now let's see if we can get this over here. So we have to avoid Sanford. So we're going to turn to the west. And what we're going to do is we're going to go around.
Juliet Sierra, expect vectors, visual approach 35, right, turn left heading 140.
And we're going to come in
35
under
right,
3,000 feet to 3,500, but I'm going to stay right around 28, 29, and there's traffic in front of us 8,000 feet above us, so that's traffic no factor, but let's just move a little bit more. Get out of Sanford's airspace.
For Juliet Sierra, this time maintain 4,000.
4,000 for Juliet.
And you'll see it pretty soon here when we level out. Direct to Kissimmee. Much better. Just turn a little bit more to the west. So when we do that, we're just right outside of the Sanford International, which is 1,300 to 2,999, just to the left of us. But we're way north of that, and then we are coming up to Victor 152 Airway, which is in Class B Bravo, but anything from 3,000 to 10,000. So I'm at 2,900. I'm going to keep on going a little bit away from there and enter into the 4,000 to 10,000, and then head south. So I'm still 100 feet below, so I'm not busting through Bravo airspace. And as soon as I hit the 4,000, I'm just going to keep that all the way down, and that will take me all the way and below the Class B Bravo airspace until I reach Kissimmee, and then Kissimmee is from the ground to 1599, but I'll be able to get in there and avoid Class B Bravo. So I'll hit direct as soon as I get into the airspace, which is right here. Just so nice ortho. And I lost comms again. And we are so what I'm going to do is go nav direct so we can go direct to Orlando, Kissimmee. We are
Orlando approach 22 Quebec.
28 Quebec, go ahead.
slow down.
I was just
just
making
a
sure
little
the
bit.
frequency was still up. It got real quiet.
Oh yeah, C28 Quebec, you're still on. Probably for another 5 miles, then we're gonna swap you off to the center.
Sounds good. Thanks. C28 Quebec.
I still don't like that. It's trying to get me in there. Let me just turn off nav and bring it back. It's cutting it too close to that area. Turn it back a little bit more.
Unfortunately, it's Sierra, so left cutting 180. Excuse me, right cutting 180.
Right 187 for Jake.
And as you can see here, I'm still under 27. This is 3,000 on this side of the line, but I do not want to be on that side. I just want to, actually I'm trying to get closer to, see if we can, I want to see what it looks like with this Florida ortho, going over Disney. Well, not right over Disney, but to the side of Disney.
Quebec, have your handoff now. Contact Jacksonville Center 133.3.
There we go.
Roger, having you.
We're going to skirt down. We came from Daytona this way. We skirted through here, through these waypoints, and just made a left turn right over here. And that's why I stayed below 3,000, because right here, this shelf here, this right here is Sanford, which is from the ground up to what I say, almost 3,000, but I'm below 3,000, and then this is 3,000 to 10,000. So I was below that, but I want to remain here. Is anything 4,000 to 10,000 is Class B Bravo, so I'm well below that. And we're going to take this all the way down to Kissimmee. As you can see, 4,000. There's MCO, and we're going to take that all the way down to Kissimmee, and Orlando's around through here, or down to Magic Kingdom and everything else. So that's what we're going to do. When I hit direct, it wanted to take me over here. And that's what it was doing on there. So, I mean, technically, if we wanted to go like this and hit direct, go back up. Let's try it. I wonder why I always, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but hit nav. Let's see what it does now. it should maintain. Five. There you go. It will maintain that track and still follow it right down the center. Away. Which we will have no issues. Everything's still good.
For Juliet Sierra, turn right 10 degrees.
Right 10 degrees. 7 approaches.
And I'm going to go back up here. And actually, I'm going to take it off here because I see something on there that I didn't like.
Caution, TFR ahead.
Yep, TFR ahead. I just saw it. And we're going to turn. I saw it. And now we're turning to avoid. Trying to see if we can see Disney from up here. They're saying on the new ortho you can see it. A little bit still too far. Disney's this way. Disney's still to the south. We are going to stay away. My flight I can pick it up, but I don't know if I can pick it up on here on the GTN 750. There is a TFR, and then there's also some things going on around through here that my flight's picking up, but it's not picking up over here on the GTN 750. So it looks like we're going to be well clear of that. So we can go back to the south. And here we go, we're flying back south. And let's check out the weather at Kissimmee.
Land departure, good evening. Delta 768 with a 2000 for 5000.
And the winds are at 3005.
Departure, good evening. Pleasure having you. Radar contact 2000, climate maintained 8000, and proceed direct Mateo.
Right, direct Mateo and up to 8000, Delta 768. Do you want us to keep 230 to stay behind this Airbus?
768, that'd be appreciated.
Alrighty, yeah, we're just a little pencil, that's all.
So let's check this out.
For Juliet Sierra, it was a pleasure having you, but over to Orlando, approach now 127.75, safe landing.
12775, good one.
And
Delta 768, no longer any speed restriction.
Alright, we'll bring her up to 250, Delta 768.
so Universal Studios should be coming up to our left here. Just probably roughly like 2 miles. Is probably right in here. Orlando International is there to our left. Universal Studios should be coming up here pretty soon. Should be all of this right over here. Oh, there's the Ferris wheel over there off iDrive. Wow. This ortho is really depicting everything there. Very nice. Very nice.
Level departure, good evening, level flight 312, Buckle 1,500 feet.
Delta 768, climb and maintain 160.
Very nice. Okay, a different view.
Delta 768, climb and maintain 16,000.
16,000, Delta 768.
And let's see if we can see
312 Papa, Orlando departure radar contact 1,500.
oh, there's Disney.
IFR at or below 3,000. Southbound.
Maintain IFR at below 3,000 proceed southbound November flight 312, Papa.
7 Delta Romeo, enter left downwind for runway 33.
Okay, we're going to be entering left downwind for runway 33, just passing over SeaWorld.
7 Delta Romeo, awesome. And just reconfirm, remain clear of the clock, Bravo.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm way below 4,000.
You rock.
So, remaining clear. So let me just get this right here. There is Disney. There's the, here, I was trying to see if I could see the castle. Oh, there's the castle. Awesome picture. Very nice. Trying to get the wing just a little bit. So we're going to be entering left downwind for runway 33.
12 Papa, traffic off your left-hand side, 2 miles, 1,700, report the traffic in sight.
I have the traffic in sight, 12 Papa.
12 Papa, maintain visual separation with the traffic.
Visual separation, 12 Papa.
So
768, contact Orlando, or excuse me, Jacksonville Center, 133.32, have a good one.
133.12 if I'm correct for Delta 768.
So we're going to be entering a
132.32.
32, tech clear.
and we're be coming into that, so not too bad. We could probably see trying to see if we can see the, slow it down just a little bit. We probably can see here Old Town, which is off to the side. And we're coming in, and there
One
is
two Papa, turn southwest bound.
Southwest bound, 12 Papa.
me sightseeing. And we're going to be entering a, there's flaps. Kissimmee here. We're going to be entering a left downwind. 1,000. Slow her down a little bit. I came in a little bit too high. drop a little bit. And we're still a little bit away from the airport. We're still doing good. And we're going to be entering the left downwind as he instructed to. And flyer it all the way down. And we're going to be coming in here in a pad altitude. A trick that Baron pilot advised that if you're coming in and you are able to use your landing gear to slow you down, you use it. So I was at 2,400 feet, a little bit higher than I wanted to. So we're doing good still. The airport is to our left. Everything's still in the green. And traffic in sight. And we're going to be a beam our number of years in a few. Wow, it looks exactly. Okay, turn left base. And second notch of flaps coming in. And we're turning final.
7 Delta Romeo, wind 300 at 5, runway 33, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 33, 7 Delta Romeo. And that was a terrible left base. Terrible.
Caution, taxiway. Caution, taxiway.
That was terrible. All right, keep it good. Center line. Nice landing. All right, let's just keep it up and go to the tower, and that's where signature's at. Since no one's at this airport here.
7 Delta Romeo, welcome to Kissimmee. Where are you parking today?
Going over to signature.
Approaching runway 06.
7 Delta Romeo, roger. Is that on the west
Approaching 6.
Yes, sir. It's on the east side by the tower. I'm going to be making a right turn on Bravo, and then right across, if that's okay with you.
side? Oh yeah, no worries. You can use Bravo to the ramp this frequency.
With you on Bravo to the ramp, and thank you so much for the ATC work tonight.
Thank you for flying through. Really appreciate it. And if you have a free moment, Orlando is being voted on for westbound across the pond, and the link's in my profile. So would love a vote.
All right, do you have that under, is that under the Orlando Center when we do our our voting or anything like that, or can you send that over the Connect?
I'll send it over the chat.
Perfect. Thank you. 7 Delta Romeo. Have a good evening, sir.
Same to you. Thanks for the vote.
Roger that. All right, so we are here. We're going over to signature. And here we are. Whoa. And let's see if it looks the same. No, it doesn't have the same, but we're going to stop right here. And here we are in Kissimmee. And it's Pete. Let me write this down here. So here we are. We finished our flight today from Orlando to Daytona, Daytona into Kissimmee, avoiding Class B Bravo. Had some problems with the autopilot and some other things, but it is what it is. Another day of sim flying, and I enjoyed the flight for tonight for Leap to Orlando. Finished up at signature at Kissimmee. So again, my name is David. I'm a student pilot, and I enjoyed this flight and this beautiful Bonanza, November 7 Delta Romeo. Thank you for Orlando ATC, ATIS, clearance delivery, ground, approach, and thanks for everyone that was on, all of Vatsim ATC. I appreciate your time, and everyone have a great night.